Hi there, this is Bench Summer. This is my first time commentating on my replay. I want to try this out so that I can at least uh, let the viewers know about my plays and why did I choose them. So I'm gonna start off with Green Tron. This is the list that I am using. I'm still testing Omen of the Sea until now. I also main delay because of the amulet decks that I've been facing, and actually it is good because of how I tune the deck to just raise every other deck and delaying them, just like what the cards say. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Green Tron Ghost X02. It's the game one. Um, okay, I just fast forward everything accidentally. Sorry about that. Okay, I took Ancient Steerings because he can cast it on his second turn. He's gonna turn one, maybe plant or mine, I don't know. And then he's gonna play Chromatic Spear. Then next turn he's gonna play the other Tron lands and then cast this, yeah, basic Tron. So I'm gonna go play next one. So I play plant, play Chromatic Spear. Yeah, if I didn't take Steerings, he will play mine next turn and then use green mana and guess get something from Steerings. So next turn, okay, I'm flooding here. I cannot really remember what I did in this game because this was last night and then I just continued the league this morning. Okay, there's one card unknown on his hand. I don't know what that is. So okay, okay, play the mine. He Once Upon a Time. Oh yeah, this is the Tron that plays Once Upon a Time. It's actually nice because they can just free spell it and it's like a steerings for their Worm Coil and Tron lands. Okay, I got Sanctum of Wokin. I'm gonna fetch here because I'm flooding. I'm gonna fetch Shock. I don't know what I took here. Okay, I took Blood Crypt. Actually, you can take anything because you have two Verdant Catacombs here, so it doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna cast Omen of the Sea. Scry 2. Okay. Because of this, I'm gonna draw anything here, but I need them both, so I'm gonna tap. I think I tap Traverse here and Bubble, but whatever, because I'm gonna draw it here and then I'm gonna draw it on my draw step. So I'm gonna get Bubble. Traverse is online now. Okay. Healing Pool, just in case you have a Ghost Quarter, because some of them does. Yes, because Amulet is very popular right now. So I'm gonna bubble him. Look at what he's drawing, because there's no sense of bubbling myself. And I can also do that before I traverse and bubble myself. It's there's no point of it because I cannot traverse unless bubble goes to the graveyard. So if I target myself and then I traverse, no point of looking at the top of my library. So I'm gonna cast this and look at the top of his library, which is another mine, which is good. So he can cast Oblivion Stone next turn, but I'm gonna get a Death Shadow here. I'm gonna cast Death Shadow, and then he's gonna cast Oblivion Stone next turn. But I'm gonna dismember my shadow on his end step. I think that's what I'm doing here. I think I kinda remember some of it. So if I do a TBR, it's dead next turn. But okay, I'm gonna cast the Oblivion Stone. Next is up, Sip, if I can stop it, because I don't know if it's if we draw a Tron land to complete this Tron, the shadow will die next turn. So might as well counter it. But I didn't draw a counter, so okay, that's okay. I'm gonna dismember my shadow here. Give him a 2-turn clock. If he miss this one, I don't think it's a win, because unless you draw a blast zone, that is only out. Yep, there's tab, so I think you can still win this one unless you draw a Tron lands or a blast zone. Tron lands to complete this Tron. Okay, no, so it's dead. Just let it resolve. I don't care. Actually, you can get a hanger back or a walking ballista here. Replace that for some reason, because he's already playing once upon a time. So I think I should have stubbed it, but I didn't, and I already played the land, so it's useless now. Okay, now we're going to go to the game 2. This is a 3-game match, so I lost game 2 here for sure. X this. Go game 2. Game 2 of this one. I don't think I'm gonna keep this. I think I mulled here. There's no way you're keeping this. This is a very bad hand. No hand disruption, no counter spell, no threats. 1, 2, there's no fetch. There's no way to online traverse, so I'm gonna mull here. Okay, this one is so much better. I think I'm gonna get rid of Wooded Foothills here, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. Yep, I got rid of the foothills. Then that's it. It free once upon a time. Free cast it, and then okay. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fetch shock, and then I'm gonna cycle street rate. I think I'm gonna get a watery grave. Gonna cycle street rate. Discard spell. Got a stab, so I think it's okay actually. Have a counter spell, and then I'm gonna cast my glyph next turn. I think I'm not gonna cast glyph next turn, because he can cast his Karn. So I think I'm gonna square myself, and then I'm gonna bubble myself and then pass the turn, because there is the threat of a Karn, the Great Creator, and then Ensnaring Bridge, or just the big Karn Liberated. So I'm gonna play this. What did I see on the top? It says Dismember. I can't remember if I keep it. Okay, I didn't keep it. I got a green blue, because I have 2 copies for in hand. Gonna pass the turn and get rid of that Dismember. Gonna draw a card. I cannot remember what I drew here. What did I draw here? It's a forest, which is good. I can cast my Goif next turn. So I need to delay this, because oops, so I have to fast forward. So I delay the Worm Coil, and I cast the Expedition Map for the 1 extra mana. So what happened here is my stub is open now. So if he casts a stubbable spell there and don't have a 1 mana, let's say Karn Liberated, I'm still gonna use delay so that I can cast my Goif this turn and have my stub up. Okay, so I got a Piting Needle, but I think I'm gonna Goif here and then pass the turn. With stub up, there's no point of casting Piting Needle at this moment. sideboard the Infinity Needle because it is good against Tron. It hits the Planeswalker, it hits the Blast Zone. If you turn one Expedition map, I can just, and I have it on my hand, I can just play this and name Expedition map. So, but if you place this first and I got Pity Needle in hand, just for future reference, do not needle the Chromatic Star because this is a mana ability and that won't work. Okay, I got Star, I get a green mana. I think you're gonna cast a Drag Tusk here. Yep, did cast Drug Task and then sacrifices Expedition map. We got the Blast Zone and another Expedition map. It's okay because there's no point of countering it. We already have the Blast Zone. I'm gonna lose this because there's gonna be another Worm Coil. I think that's what's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna dismember that so that I can attack. I get this. I think that's it. Then I'm gonna attack. Just gonna block or no, no. What's gonna happen? We're just gonna cast another Worm Coil and then I'm gonna concede. Red Forest. Okay. Steerings. You show Worm Coil and then yeah, I concede here. Because there's no point. This Worm Coil is gonna resolve next turn. And then this have haste. Because this comes up from suspend. This ability of this suspend is gonna give haste if the suspended card is a creature. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I conceded here. I'm gonna go game 3. Don't need spoiler there because I won that already, but I'm just going here from step by step. Okay, this one I'm gonna keep this. Just look by looking at I have a discard spell. I have a turn 2 go if. Now I just need some things to go on my way on the following draws. So okay, oh, he multiple more. It's like clicking here so many times. So I think I'm gonna start here with Watery Grave because there's no point of fetching here because I wanna see what I wanna take because I have a red spell and I can draw counter spells. So I think I'm gonna Watery Grave because there's no point of playing this. I cannot turn to my shadow anyway. And I get a Thoughtseize that's 7, 3, 4, 5, and the Thoughtseize is 7. I get this 3, and I get another Fair Shock that's just 6. So I'll just leave the Verdant Catacombs and then see what I draw, so I have more information of what I need to fetch. Okay, okay, there's two Once Upon a Time, so obviously I'm gonna take one. Once Upon a Time on his hand stab, I think he should have done it after he draw, because there's no point of doing it here. So I think that's a mistake. You want to have like at least the most information you can have before casting any spell, because it doesn't really affect anything casting it here. Okay, so I got Dismember. I'm just gonna fetch here for I think Stomping Ground, the most hated mana in the Shadow deck. Stomping Ground is just so bad, right? No, I'm just joking. I like Stomping Ground. I'm just making a meme because there's a group of shadow players that do not want Stomping Ground, and then there's some who is fine with it, like me. Okay, play the mine. I'm now in Risk because there's two cards in his hand that I do not know. So, okay, this is Not good. I'm hoping this was a fetch, so I will be delayed with my Death Shadow. But I'm gonna fetch for a swamp here, just so that I have a land next turn. And still have a delay or stop bluff here, so I'm gonna attack with 3. And yeah, 2. Okay, now there's a blast zone. That's I think I'm gonna draw a Goif here, and I'm gonna bait this to get 2 counters. Yeah, I'm gonna cast my Goif. Okay, I'm gonna attack first, and then over here I thought about it. I'm thinking, should I cast my Goif or should I? No, I think I should cast my Goif, or just make him leave his mana up. Try to kill these two, then casting something next turn. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna cast my Goif here, make him do something about his mana, because he can die next turn if he doesn't do it, if he doesn't leave it open. So what we want here is not get don't get Tron. That's what I hope here. So didn't get a Tron, so you have to leave this up because he can die next turn. I can cycle Street Rate and then get a bubble from it. Then that's 15 damage out of that because I can battle rage it. So I think you have thought about it or not. You just wanna kill my Goifs. So, but that's the play he did here. And then I got a foothills. I'm gonna swing. And because he is 14, I have to risk everything here because this is it doesn't have a Tron land. I have 3 cards in it, and I don't know what that is. So he's gonna kill it. I need to dismember this so that my shadow goes 7/7, and then I can kill him next turn if he with his Tron lands again this turn. Okay, I didn't dismember the Goif because I can dismember the shadow instead. I think that's what I did. Sorry about the confusion, but that's what I did. I need to dismember something in case he casts a Worm Coil Engine. If he casts a Worm Coil Engine, I have a 7/7 that will trample into his 1 damage. So I just need a Rate or Fetch land to win next turn. That's why I didn't dismember my Timer Goif here. So that's it. I have 2 cards in hand. I still have a bluff, whatever I have. Maybe 2 stub or a delay. I just let it resolve. He already played a land. There's no blast zone. I think he's playing the sequence wrong here. Shouldn't have played a land first. Because he might get a Tron land here. Then you can play that land and maybe go up 3, 4, 5, 6. A Worm Coil if you have it. So because of that, he is now dead next turn. TBR this and settle it up. There. Okay. I'm recording this. So it'll be okay. We're done with the first match. We're going to the blue-white Stoneblade match. That is Mechant. I don't know. I 2-0 him here by TBR because I'm not taking TBR now. I'm not taking it out against blue-white decks anymore because the matchup is so bad that I at least wanna chase a win against them because they don't expect it. They always know that shadow players are taking out TBR against them. So okay, let's go to my turn. Okay, next. Why is it not pressing next? I think it's lagging. Mm-hmm. Will this work? Okay. think think the game is lagging. It's not letting me press this one. Okay, it's now letting me press it. Okay, Field of Ruins. I took up because it doesn't have a white mana or another blue mana for Jace, and have another discard for Pat. So I took up because that is his turn one play that he didn't do. So, and having this hand is really powerful. I'm gonna touch this here again. Okay, it's not letting me go again during my upkeep. It always happen. Hmm. To play? No. Okay. So I'm sorry about that, but I need to press this one and go his turn. But I think I'm gonna touch this here and I'm gonna take Pat and then I'm gonna cast my Death Shadow. Okay, that's what happened there. Here, 4 cards left in his hand. Sunforge is nothing, he cannot cast it unless he draw a white land. So this is okay. He drew a white land and then cast his Stoneforge Mystic. And yep, took that. It's not a problem. I'm gonna cast my another Death Shadow here. Okay, how to play? Mm-hmm. Then I cannot remember what I drew here, but I'm gonna cast my second Death Shadow here because this doesn't really matter. So what I did here is I Tarfire it, and he's gonna die next turn if he doesn't do anything. But of course he's gonna chase here, and then he's gonna bounce my shadow. I think that's what he's gonna do. Okay, let's just play it. It is not working. Okay, there you go. I don't know what's happening, but it's okay. He's gonna kill this and gonna float blue. So that means he cannot cast the chase anymore. I'm gonna get a swamp, and since he casts double blue, that means he cannot pat. There's no pat here. So he's trying to pass the turn to make me use my blue mana. So I think it's a wrong play to tap the white here. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cast the Omen of the Sea here because there's no threat of my shadow dying. Okay, so he mana leak it. That's it. So now there's no mana leak for my TBR. And I know what's in his hand and he's dead next turn. Just fast forward this. Touches is not really needed there, but so when you hate the deck, you have to overkill them. That's the technique. Okay, this is game number 2. I hope my plays work here, as it's not working properly. I think I'm... Wow. I cannot remember if I kept this. Because he have a stone forge. I don't know if I'm keeping this. Because I only have one black land. That's gonna be a watery grave. And he's on the play, which means I can kill the stone forge next turn. I think I kept this hand. Okay, I didn't. But it is almost the same. So I just kept it here. I got rid of the Bloodstained Mire. Oh, no, okay. Oh yeah, I will get rid of it. I can just take it with a Bloodstained Mire. Did my the bad create more damage for my shadow. Okay. Not working again. It is not working, so I need to press this. Hmm. I'm gonna play it. See. Oh, I got a Totsis. So I need to Totsis him. But I need to fetch 4 land first. I think I'm gonna use Bloodstained Wire and get a black red. Okay, so what happened there is I fetch, rate, and then get a Veil of Summer. I Totsis him. Took the Celestial Purge because I can kill this. Doesn't matter. When I cast this I can Veil of Summer. So that he cannot target my Death Shadow, or I can just kill the Teferi with Tarfire after he bounce my shadow. Okay. Replace fully with a Delta. And he's gonna play the Stoneforge here. Yet on the curve was delaying it is super bad and he got nothing in his hand. He have one card that I do not know. No, I'm not gonna Tarfire this because he's gonna leave a mana open. For sure. Let's play this. It's kinda annoying. It's not working properly. It is so slow. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, I took the ferry now because Spell Queller doesn't mean anything. This is a very slow play. When he activate it, it's okay. When I activate the Stoneforge, that means it's gonna leave mana open. I'm gonna cast my shadow here, and then just hope it doesn't get a path. But I cannot play around anything. I don't have stub, so might as well cast my Death Shadow. When he activates the sword to attach to Stoneforge, I will kill Stoneforge. So he might play the island here. Pass. I don't know what's in his hand again. So I think I'm gonna attack here, and he's not gonna block because he's gonna put down the sword. And on his turn, so it's gonna be 10. And then when he activates swords, that's when I'm gonna kill this, and then he die next turn because I got the teamer battle rage. So let's fast forward this. This is so slow. Okay, so like I said, he didn't block. He played this with activation. Now he's gonna attach it, and that's gonna kill him. He cannot do anything anymore. He thinks that he's so safe right now. Okay, so he opt. He opt there, and I don't know if he put it on top or bottom, but he just need a path to win. That's his only way to win here. So I got a delay. I can attack, without using TBR. Because you have one card, the chance of it being a pat is high. But I think I risk it here. Yeah, I think I risk it and go for the kill. Yep, I want it here. Actually, you can play safer and not cast TBR. If he pat, you can delay it. But then he can cast Jace next turn, and then this will bounce until he untap, and then Spellcaller will counter it. So, or you have a Veil of Summer. If you cast Pat, you delay it, leave Overgrown Tomb open. He casts Jace, he bounce it, you Veil of Summer. Yeah, that is the safe play. I think that is the safest play. But I went for the kill, so I might be wrong, but I won, so I didn't get punished. So I'm gonna go to game 3. This is a 4-color zoomer. I call it 4-color zoomer because they are the new version of the 4 colors. So I'm on the play. I don't know what I'm playing against. I'm gonna keep it. I didn't instantly look at it. I'm gonna keep it because there's a lot of damage in my hand. I have a counter spell, which is really bad against that shadow decks. So he moved to 6. I'm gonna fetch here. No. Okay. He didn't fetch. I cycle first. So I'm gonna take Inquisition because it's gonna take my shadow. But I got wreck here. As you can see, I'm 0-2 on this matchup. So I need to play this because I didn't see any push there in his hand, but of course he can have the push. But I need to go through those small opening windows of opening. So he get fetch, cycle street rate, then I think he's gonna dismember this one because he have his stub open. There we go. I think I have a 1 misplay here in game 1 that might be the cause of the game. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think I should have. Okay, so I play that shadow here. Yeah, I think I tire fire myself here. Just to play here so that I think this should be a close game if I drew a land. I gotta go if here, which means I have to cast it. I can traverse for that shadow, but it will just stop it. I think I should have traversed for that shadow instead of casting Goif here. But I think overall I'm still losing this game. There's no point of blocking it because you just float this and then it's bigger than my shadow. Actually should have cast this for more damage first because I know he's gonna float that. If he casts this first, then he deal more damage to me. which means I cannot shock anymore when I don't have a land. So yeah, he's a bad card. He's gonna stop this, and then I'm just gonna die next turn. So yep. I think one land is the difference there. If I drew a land there, it might change things. Okay, I'm gonna go to game two. It's almost the same result. You just because when you play the shadow, there's two kinds of game. There's like the easiest one is you just get wrecked or you wreck your opponent, or the other one, which is the next match, a close match that will be match of attrition. Whoever wins, whoever get more threats, whoever get more removal at the top of your deck wins. This one is more of I got wreck matchup. I think I have like 3 pushes and abrupt decay on this game. Starfire is still here because I have nothing to take out. That's why it stays here. My deck at the moment is kinda soft against mirrors because I tuned it to win against Titan decks and Dredge. So it's not really surprising to get like a Shadow Mirror, and it's surprising to win against my next matchup after this one. So I'm gonna play Omen of the Sea here. And look at the two. I want them both, so I'll just put it on top, whatever. But I think I need a land more most, so I need to put the land on top so that it doesn't thought scour me. But I haven't thought of that until I already put it on top, and I drew the shadow. Because one thing is on the top, so he could have thought scour me there and lose the land. And I cannot play the shadow because I don't get a discard spell, and I didn't cast a spell. He didn't cast a threat next turn. It's either you gotta go if there and lots of removal. I'm not casting these two yet until I get a protection like a veil or a stop and or a discard spell. There you go. Two shadows. I think my push is gonna get veiled here, but I need to try. I'm gonna scry first. Fetch and scry. Yeah, I put this member on top, and I put forest on top. That is a mistake that I did here because I thought I am gonna draw again, because the activation of this one is I haven't used it yet. This is the first time I think that I've used it, or the second time. So after I see this stack, I thought I'm gonna draw it. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna draw forest now, and then I'm gonna draw dismember next turn. That that is the mistake I did here and cost me the game because I can push and then dismember in response for his fail. So let's play, and you'll see. There, I didn't draw it, so I'm not gonna draw dismember. After that, I'm like, oh fuck, I mess up. So I think I shouldn't have pushed it, but I got really mad on that play that I did, even though I know that he have a veil. And then I just slam these two here because it happens. Got mad of a mistake as he didn't read the card. Then it's gonna have a removal. And we're gonna die here. I think it's a push and decay. Push one and decay one, and that's game. Go to match 4. Is another zoomer matchup. This went to game 3. This ladder part of a shadow matchup where it's based on attrition. Okay, so I don't know what I'm playing against, and I kept it. Think, oh, maybe it's a dredge. Because when I saw bubble, I was thinking Urza or Deck Shadow. Yep, and then he played that. I already know it's Deck Shadow. Okay, this is Deck Shadow deck. I'm gonna bubble myself here, doing his turn. Okay, during his upkeep, I'm gonna look what he's gonna draw. So in case you have another discard spell, because there's no point of drawing a stub, unless you're gonna play a land. So I'm just gonna do it on his upkeep. Unless he doesn't have a land, but I do not know it. I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk another card for a discard spell. Yep, gonna discard. I think he played 5 discard spell game 1. And just empty my hand. Okay, play the Inqui that I saw. Took my Goif, and then I play another Inqui. Took my Shadow. Oh, by the way, he messaged me. He said that he watched my YouTube sometimes, and I told him that I'm not gonna post this. So if you see this, I'm sorry, but I posted it. Okay. No, that is not a good draw. I'm not doing anything here, but he's not doing anything too. I have to push. Okay, it assists me. Push. Fetch here. And Tarfire myself. Okay, I play that because he doesn't know about my Blood Grip. He knows about Traverse and Swamp. I'm gonna top deck another land here. Okay, I dismember. So, still not playing it. Making him guess with my 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna dismember it on my end step. Paying 4 life and dismembering it. There's no Veil main board, so it's safe to do that. Until now, I haven't drawn this card spell. I don't know what's in his hand. So, okay. I'm gonna play Omen here. Okay, there you go. Alright, top Thoughtseize. Because I need it. Gonna play this and gonna Thoughtseize here. I took Drown here because it can counter and kill anything right now. Or I think I took the Shadow. Yeah, I took the Shadow here. Then I traverse for Shadow. Yep, that's what happened. Traverse for a Shadow here. That I cannot play, but since he already played 4 discards, well, he have like 3 left. So the risk of Traverse getting countered is higher because you have a lock in hand than drawing another discard spell. So that is why I took Shadow and Traverse there. There's the blue land. Now I cannot cast this until I get a discard spell. Get a bubble, I'm gonna cast the bubble, I'm gonna pass the turn. He's gonna draw here and then I'm gonna bubble him. So that's what he's doing here, yeah. I'm gonna bubble him, I wanna see what he's gonna draw, but he fetched. Still the same. He's gonna draw a Goif, yeah, there you go. Then I'm gonna draw Thoughtseize. Thougeize is good, I can Thoughtseize the ground. And I'm gonna scry on my end step. I think I'm doing it right now this turn because this time because I already learned from my mistake from my past game that I need to scry here. But I'm gonna die next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna scry because I need a removal. Okay, I'm gonna bottom this bot because there's bot not gonna give me one turn. And I drew a land, yeah, there you go. And then I'm gonna touch his him. Just wanna see what he's in his hand. Then I'm gonna oh yeah, I didn't concede. I play this, leaving this up with a stub left. So which is he tried to kill it. That's why I took push there. Forgot. I took push so that if he doesn't draw land, he need to lock this even if he draw at stub. That's what I'm thinking there. Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of forgot it. So I took push because if he draw a stab, because I'm gonna bluff a stab. I'm bluffing a stab here. If he draws stab, he's gonna push it with stab up. And if I took, if I took lock, now that's why I took push so that he cast this. If he tap deck a stub, he can't cast it. If tap deck a land, there's no stub. But he still tried to kill it, so there's no point on that. I'm just explaining my play, and then we're going to go to game two. Okay, I kept this. I don't really like mulling against Tatsi's deck. I think this is good. I think he's gonna Inky turn one. I'm gonna bubble here and play Catacombs. Or no, yeah. Oh yeah, target myself of course, cause I have a rate. I wanna see if I have a discard spell. Sorry, I'm getting forgetting my place here. So I'm just gonna draw it because he's gonna discard me turn one, so he's taking one of these for sure. Oops. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you know about my cards, and then he took the dismember. I got stub here. Cycle. Okay, he look at that one. He knows the draw for street rate. Yeah, I'm gonna inquire him here with the stub next turn. Yeah. What did I take here? What did I took here? I think I took Thoughtseize because he have no way to lower his life. This is helping him lower his life. He can cash Goif next turn. It's okay. It can help me. It can the Goif damage can help me get my ferocious online for my stub. So I took Thoughtseize here and then traverse before he can get a stub for another Death Shadow. Yeah, I think he's gonna Goif next turn. Yeah, two cards in hand. I do not know. Oops. Okay, cast Goif. Cast two of my Death Shadow here. Can kill one. It's okay. I'm just gonna go to the next turn. Okay. So he's gonna kill one because I don't have a ferocity, which I can have a rate and a stab, but he's still kill it. So unless maybe he drew a stab or a veil. I'm gonna let him kill it. No, because Plague Engineer. Okay, I'm gonna go to my turn. It's not gonna attack because that's a death sentence. I'm gonna cast my other shadow, or no, yeah, I don't know. Because if you push, I'm gonna cast this. Hope to get rate and online my ferocious. Yeah, I didn't cast my death shadow. I'm gonna cast this because it's gonna push it. I'm gonna cast my omen. I kept this up for veil and stub. So my shadow is gonna die. I'm just gonna go to my turn. I think I'm gonna tap Goif here or bubble, but I want them both. So wait, what happened? Oh, okay. I bottom them both because I want my rate right, and then I drew a Thoughtseize, which is still okay. I'm gonna go to my turn. Still not gonna attack us. That's still a death sentence. So I have one card in hand that I do not know. So I'm gonna touch his here. To that shadow. Okay, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna cast that shadow. I'm gonna go to his turn. He casts his that shadow. And I'm gonna go to my turn. It's not gonna attack because it's still a bad attack. Okay, now I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna go to his turn. Gonna pass the turn. Cannot attack. So I'm gonna scry this on his end side. We have nothing in there. So okay, so I'm gonna bottom Inquisition because we're on a top deck mode. Anything he draw can be casted. So I'm gonna put down Inquisition and then I'm gonna get push. I'm gonna draw push on my draw step. And I'm gonna kill the shadow. I'm gonna kill the shadow and then pass the turn. On his turn, Inqui me, so I'm gonna veil for the draw. I got a Gorklan and then go to my turn. He's not gonna attack. I gotta push again. I gotta push the other Goif. And then pass the turn. Now, what did he got here? I think he got a Thoughtseize. Or no, not yet. I was hoping for a land here for the win. Because this will go to 7 and then I can trample this here. That's 11 minus 2 is 9. Then I have a stub open. This will die. This will not. This will die, but this will trample. So, and I have a stub open. So I was hoping for a land next turn, a fetch for red. I get a shadow, so I just cast it again. And then I pass the turn. I think he's gonna touch this here, yeah. That's what's his play here. But I'm gonna get the land next turn. I'm gonna let him touch this me, I think. That was my plan here, so that he goes to 8. He will get a land. Okay, I didn't let him touch me. He stabbed me, and then we're out of hand. I got a fetch. No, still no. From what I remember, I drew a fetch here. Yeah, I drew a fetch from bubble, and that's what won me the game next turn. He's not gonna attack here, he's gonna play a fetch. Pass. It's gonna be my turn. And yeah. I swing with all. Then he needs to block. And I shock. I'm two shadow. He said one. Killed himself. And go to our game 3. I am now on the draw. Of course, I told him that I have a good hand, but I don't have a land. He said he also has the same. So we move to 6 here, both of us. Then I kept this and I get rid of brutality. So there it is. I said nice hand, a no land, my first hand too. So I bottom brutality here. Put it in because of that plague engineer. And discard whatever is in his hand is still good, so but it's not that impactful, that's why I put it on the bottom. So I told him doesn't look like stab veil to me, so I'll just fast a turn here. There's some casual friendly chat going on in there, and he said now I have one from the draw, but I'm still gonna inquire him next turn. I'm gonna bait his veil with my Inquisition, not Thoughtseize, because I want that 2 life loss. So I'm gonna inquire him, but he doesn't have a veil. He have a stab he didn't use, because I can pay for it, and the luck that he cannot use, because I have nothing in my graveyard. So I'm gonna take the luck here, because that's a lot of target, and I'm gonna pass the turn because he can stab my Thoughtseize. No. Okay, so he drew a Thoughtseize. And he took my Thoughtseize. Drew a land. I play that. This is unknown to him. I'm just gonna pass the turn. He drew a land. So there's no stub up, but I don't have a removal with me, so I can't remember if I fetch here. So I fetch. I'm gonna brutality him, even though engineer is there, because I can K command the engineer anyway. So I'm gonna brutality him just to discard a card. And I'm taking stub. Stub is hard to deal with when this gets ferocious. I'm gonna cast it because I have a Veil of Summer. I don't have stub, but he can draw it again. But I'm gonna take that risk because that's how I play. He's gonna kill my Plague Engineer here, but I can return it back because I have a Call Against Command. He's gonna name Avatar to kill my Red Shadow. Now, my next play here. I think I'm gonna get a land. I'm gonna make him discard and return the shadow. I think that was my play here. Yep, I drew a land, I play it, I shock, get a watery grave. Make him discard, return my dead shadow with veil up, and play the dead shadow. Then pass the turn. So now I don't have a card in hand. He cannot push my shadow. But there's a lot of way I can lose here because he can draw a lot of cards with Fitland and that bubble. He bubble me, he doesn't know what he's drawing. He draw it and then he's gonna draw another card on his turn. If that's a double removal, that's bad. If it's a removal and a stab, that's bad. But he didn't kill my shadow, so I'm gonna Thoughtseize him here. Yeah, I took Goy. Here's the scary part because I thought I'm gonna lose those hard-casted street rate here because I went down to 3. And he have a lot of land. He cycles street rate, I don't know what is in his hand anymore. Got a Goif, that's a good draw. I'm gonna play my Goif and then I'm gonna pass the turn. Still know about my Veil of Summer, so we're on a winning game here. Okay, sorry about that. That's my son checking if I'm okay. There he goes. He can now cast the street rate if he wants, which is a scary part. And he only have one street rate here, so I have 3 street rate that he can draw. But I also have it, but I didn't cast it because this veil is a game changer. If my shadow dies, these two will keep on attacking. I'll be down to 2 if I block this. We trade, or this keep hitting me by 2 damage per turn. But if I cast this, I can block it too. But I think Veil is much important here, so I could draw a card with this right now, and then draw a card from Veil, and I have one card that I do not know. He said that should have attacked last round. He said, I'm not sure who. If it's me or him, should have attacked. Maybe even go if it's not yet here. Should have attacked with both because I'm a 5/5, but he will die, right? He will die this turn. This will be 7. This will live from blocking the Goif because this will deal 2 damage to me, and the static effect will make this 7 before it checks for the lethal damage. So it will have a 5 damage mark on it with a 7/7 power and toughness. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cycle my street rate. Then I got a tosses. I wanna check what's in his hand, but it's just a land. That's why, oh no, I'm gonna die to street rate. If he casts street rate next turn, I'm dead on my turn unless I drew something. So I cannot attack last round with this one because he's just gonna block it with this, and then we'll be on a stalemate until he gets his street rate. So he got a bubble. He bubbled himself. Gonna play all his land now. He's gonna fetch for a swamp because he doesn't want what he saw on the top of his library. So I don't know what he's drawing here. I think this is where I win. Okay, I gotta traverse for another shadow. Cast my shadow and attack this that shadow. for next turn. Yeah, I waited for next turn. I think I have a veil in hand at the end of the game. A veil in a land. So it's not gonna attack. So I gotta push. I didn't push it because I'm thinking maybe I have a veil. If I have a veil, this is not dead, and he draw a card. What can save him, right? That card. What can be that card? A push, maybe veiled again. So I just let him block because he needs to block these two. These two. So both of that will die. One of my shadow will die from that touch. And I have a 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Whatever he draw next turn is not gonna matter that much. It's just gonna be a blocker. But he withdrew shadow this turn. And shadow again next turn. It will matter. If it block this and it block this one. And he have a veil summer in hand like I think he did. But I'm gonna draw a card and I concede the game. I think yeah, killed himself again. And then showed his hand to me. It is Veil of Summer and another land. And that's it. GG. We go to the final game. This is another Blue White Stone Blade, and this like happened almost like the first one. Okay. Look at him. He got Flooded Strand. Okay, he got Flooded Strand. Another Blue White. Yeah, touches him. I saw this and I thought, okay, Spell Snare is gonna Spell Snare my. I can take his up. Oh wow, I can take his up, but no. He's gonna Spell Snare my Tarmogoyf. I need my pressure right away because he don't have a removal in hand. So I took Spell Snare here. Then I go to his turn. He's gonna draw the Flooded Strand. I'm gonna draw something. Traverse. He plays Mystic Sanctuary. I play my fetch. I get a green blue. Or no, okay. Play this one. Play my Goyf. And pass my turn. So he's gonna play Omens next turn, of course. He's gonna do that. That's his only line. Okay, plays Omen. You have two cards in hand. I didn't know why I drew this, so it's so. Oh wow, it's good. Can attack first. Even though that's his first, and then he still 5 more damage. But I want him to cast Restoration Angel. That's why I didn't touch his first. If I touch him knowing this hand, I might take off or a Planeswalker if there's a Planeswalker. So I'm gonna touch this here. Okay, no, I didn't touch this. I don't know why. But why did I do that play? Yeah, I did that play to bluff a stub so that it doesn't do anything to get rid of my creature. Yep. So next turn I'm gonna touch him. I think I'm gonna draw a fetch here. Okay, I draw a street trade. And I'm gonna touch him. Then I saw this and thought, okay, this is all slow. This is all too slow right now on what I have in the field. Because this is gonna be a 5-5. And I'm sure he's not gonna block with this. Because it's gonna be at 6. It's okay, he can block next turn and he get a value from it. It's gonna draw again from Restoration Angel. I read this play that it's gonna be that one. He's not gonna cast this because he don't have enough mana. He's not gonna cast this. It doesn't do anything. So I took Vendilion Click because that is the most I was thinking of getting up or Vendilion Click here because Click I can dismember it. I don't want him to get a pat from up, but I took Click because Click can kill me if things go bad. So I took Click here and I swing, and just as I thought, he did not block. So he's down to 6 now. Okay, he up first. Let's see. Oh, okay, I need the pat. Nope, no pat. Put it in the bottom. No pat in there. And fetch here, and he want that value. So that's a very easy play to read. You play Field of Ruins. Now you have two cards in hand. I do not know. Okay, what's this? What's this? Okay, I'm just gonna attack with both. I'm not gonna ink with him. If he pat me, if he pat me, right? So I'm gonna attack. Because I'm very confident that this is his play and bounce this. So I'm gonna push it. And then he conceded because there's no blocker. So he lost there, and then we go to game 2. I think I won here by TBR again. Okay, I think I kept this because I have 2 stub. I thought this a push for the creature. Yeah, I kept it, and then let's see. Put in the play tap. I play this and touches him. He block blue because I have blue red here. Yeah, I cannot double shadow next turn. That's why they hate stomping ground. But I took mana leak here because I have no 2. Sorry, I fast forwarded. I took mana leak because I have no spell snail will matter. So I took mana leak because he can mana leak my dead shadow next turn if I get a fetch. And okay, this one. Play Hollow Fountain. I think he's gonna off on his end step. So I'm gonna play this untap, and I'm gonna touch his him again. And I'm gonna get the path. It's an obvious take. And he's gonna up here. Okay, he up and he put it on the bottom. So we have 2 cards in hand that we do not know. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin my red mana, so he's afraid of TBR, I guess. And then black, because I need to cast my 2 shadow next turn. And I hope I get a fetch. Okay, I get a shack is also okay, because I have stub up. I gotta quest 2 shadow. I don't care about the Supreme Verdict. Because if you have it, you have it. Because what's that? 2 cards, 2 Supreme Verdict or 1 Supreme Verdict in the deck. So I just, if you have it, you have it. Not gonna play around that because you know blue white is uh, the more time you give them, the more chance that they're gonna win. So I have to take every opening. Okay, this doesn't matter. So I think he's gonna pass here. Okay, I'm gonna toss it, and I'm gonna push this so it doesn't block. I'm gonna get Restoration Angel, and then I'm gonna push this, and then swing for Tron using the Verdict, and or a path which I can stop. And that's it for the 4-1. I think I have some questionable play there, but it's up to you. I'm gonna stop this recording now. This is my deck list. I didn't play against I didn't play against any amulet, because that's what this delay is for. And this is so bad against a mirror. That's why if you saw it against a mirror and you say it is so bad, it is really bad. But this is not here for the mirror. I haven't played against Death Shadow for a long time. That's why I put it in. He's good against Dredge. He's good against Prowess. He's good against Amulet. And for Omen of the Sea, I'm still testing it. So you have seen what it did on my grindy game. So it's up to you to decide. But for me, I think I still like this more over Once Upon a Time for its mana cost. They have the same mana cost. It doesn't get casted for free, but that's the only time I like Once Upon a Time when it gets casted for free. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go now and hope you like this video.